guys, Sophs back with another movie review. So this time I am reviewing Pokemon the first movie. So I just want to make it clear, if it does not have Pokemon Vacation in it, it's only an hour and 11 minutes. Now, in this DVD, there's nothing but the movie. So there's no special features, nothing of that. It's just a straight out movie. So you do not have Pokemon Vacation, which is a rule is very devastating, because when back on the VR in back in the old days before we had DVD, we always have a intermission movie, so that is before the actual movie, so it will only go for like 20 something minutes. But I still can't believe that there's no Pokemon Vacation on this DVD, which I'm really rather upset with, because Pokemon, the very first movie, is very iconic back in the day, and this came out back in like 1997, so this should have the Pokemon Vacation in it with, and it doesn't. So for those who don't know the first movie that came out in 99, basically it's a story around a legend of Mew, who's actually the Pokemon that genetically by Mew's DNA created Mewtwo. And because of the fact that Mewtwo was betrayed by the people who was supposed to be their partner, and that he decided to do payback, basically. And for most of this movie, sorry, I'm picking something on my face, which is not a really good idea, basically invited a ton of Pokemon trainers to come through a storm, which they're worthy to. Turns out he was already dead still with that Pokemon DNA, and then used them against each other. And then that's when Mew, and when he took the Pokemon, and Ash went and tried to save Pikachu and the other Pokemon. And by this time, after that, they come back, and the fighting begins, and there's no purpose to it. And then coming towards near the end of the movie, it's where one of the most saddest moments in Pokemon history, and this is the biggest saddest moment, is when Ash tries to stop it, and then just runs towards Mewtwo, and then basically gets stoned, basically. And I will just drag up photos, and the thing that sucks about it the most is that every time when it comes to the crying scene with Pikachu, and you see that Pikachu is about to cry, it's when you cry. And that's how I felt, because I started to bawl my eyes crying. It's how I felt when I first saw the movie. And I think it actually was in the theatre back when I was living down south. But afterwards, Mewtwo realizes that it doesn't matter where you're born and how you're born, that you do have basically a purpose, and then it ends the movie with like nothing has ever happened. And that's very, very, very incredibly true. I know with the end of this movie, I always watch it, and there's a particular song that is played at the end of this movie, and I know that there's another scene at the end of this movie that I'm just gonna watch. But all in all, this is a really great iconic movie, but because it didn't have Pikachu Vacation, which I'm furious with, so whoever decided to release this without the bloody fucking Pikachu bloody Vacation, you are a dickhead for that. I'm sorry about production. You shouldn't have put out the bloody Pikachu Vacation, which I'm a little bit devastated actually. I hope with the other 2 or 4 movies that I have to watch, you do not cut that little intermission out that is like freaking 20 or so minutes long. Like, come on. It's iconic. That's what really pisses me off about this movie, because it costs me a lot of money sometimes to buy some of these movies, and when people don't put something that has been always iconic for all the movies, and I think I still do have the VCR tape, and I think my brother has it, but it was so iconic, and I'm sorry if this sort of review turned into a little rant, but it just really pissed me off that they took out Pikachu on Vacation, and it's very iconic. But anyway, overview of the whole movie. It's amazing memories. It was completely cut short because Pokemon Vacation was taken out, which you should never do. But other than that, it was a great movie. Still love it. It's still back in my childhood. What made Pokemon so popular back in the day, and it still is. I will give it a rating 10 out of 10. Easy. But because of the fact that they took out Pokemon Vacation, and that's what should be in the DVD rating will be about 5 out of 10, because I think that's crap. And you may think that's probably overreacting and shit, but you know what? In the 90s, we had VCA tapes. We had those tapes back in the day, and seeing this movie reminds me of a lot of good times. But you know what? I'm just going to end the video here, or I'm just going on a more rant, and I'll get even more pissed off. But thank you so much for joining me for this video. Remember, adaptations will already popped up, which will be my recent upload, and the movie review series playlist down below is where you check out all of my social media links, including my website, and also all the series that I have posted so far on my channel. Just before I leave, go watch the movie. If it does not have Pikachu Vacation, look for the Pokemon Vacation. It's probably on YouTube somewhere. But thank you so much for joining me for this review. I'll catch you all for Pokemon 2000 coming up soon.